Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just doing my makeup with stuff, but first I want to introduce you to someone who doesn't want to say hello. This is my new baby! Hello baby! He's so cute. His name is Odin. He is a kitten, he is a cat, the four-legged kind with the tail and the ones that go meow. He's very sweet, but he wants to go. So I'm just gonna let him go. Off you go. Thank you for your service. Today's video. So I'm gonna do a full face of pretty much new makeup. My bird's going off. Good. This wouldn't be a Haley video if I didn't have screeching birds, screaming children, and a washing machine that is beeping in the background. So there we go. We've got one of the three, and the kids were out before. They seem quiet now, but don't you worry, they'll be back. Basically, full face of new makeup. A lot of the stuff I have been using a little bit here and there, so I've got feelings about them. Some things are very, very new. I've only used them like once or twice or not at all. So let's start. Sigma. This is the eyeshadow base primer in the shade Persuade. I have used this once and I don't remember what it was like, so it's quite pink, but I'm going to use it today, see how it goes. Okay, I was not expecting that to set so quickly. So it's still a little bit sticky, which is good. I'm just going to go over it with the Inglot 328 eyeshadow to set down the stickiness just between my crease and my eyebrow. I don't think using that like all over the eyelid and up to the brow is really a good idea. It's kind of thick. Yeah, so it looks a bit heavy, like all up here, and it also looks a bit heavy on the eyelid. It's also probably too pink for me, so it might be one that's okay like just on the eyelid under an eyeshadow, but yeah, I don't think I'll be taking that one all the way up to the brow again. Viseart Grande Pro Volume 2. The kids are back. So this palette was sent by, mine's dirty. I've been using it and I've been loving it. This was sent by Muse Beauty Pro. These are really cool little palettes. So it's got a tab there, you pull it open and it like, there we go, flips open. So I've got my eye on two particular shades that I want to play with today. This purple one down here, which is a duochrome, and the silver. I don't know why, but I really want to play with the silver shade. So I'm just going to do a look using those two colors. I don't know how it's going to look. I don't know. I'm using a Hakuhodo J246HS. I have a Hakuhodo J144H here. It's just a tiny little detailer. I'm going in with that silver. That is surprisingly punchy. We'll come back to those eyes. I really want to cover up this skin. Yeah, this is a sad time for me. This one is so, like, it protrudes so much that when I look down, it actually, like, I can see it. I can actually see it. It's my new friend. MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. We went to an event to celebrate the Australian launch of like the new shades and the concealer and stuff like that, and they gave us customized bottles. Yep, my initials are HO. Thanks, Mum and Dad. It's been a very long time since I've used a MAC foundation. I'm going to test out the coverage on these flat healed spots. This is just scarring, to see how it covers, because if it can't cover these, it's sure as hell not going to cover these, and I want to do some like prep work to start hiding them before I go in with foundation. I'm currently using the Ella Cosmetics Beauty Sponge. I love these. They're so nice. They were sent by Ella Cosmetics, and I've done a brush review on their Angel Falls brush set, which I also really like. But this sponge, it's so soft. It's like the Flower Beauty sponge in its softness, so it's softer than like a beauty blender or a Real Technique sponge or an Eco Tools sponge. It's so freaking soft, and it's got that pointed and flat edge, which is really handy. Okay, so it doesn't really cover those spots much at all, so it's not going to do anything to these. It does look quite nice on the skin here, which is good. I might build it and see how it builds. Okay, tiny bit of extra coverage, but I don't really like layering up my foundation really thick these days. I like to, you know, cover as much as I can without the foundation, and then use the foundation to sort of even everything out. So I'm gonna do some color correcting and stuff. I have a little bit of dry skin on my forehead, and this seems to accentuate that a little bit. So if you have dry skin, I don't think this would be great for you. I feel like the undertone is a little bit funny. Maybe not for me. This is 5N, so they did expand the shade range, and it looks okay in person, but I think it looks a little bit funny on film. Maybe it's my eyes. I would say this is light coverage. This is like light to like slightly medium-ish kind of. Personally, like, I've built it up down here, and I don't really like the way it looks on the skin. I feel like it looks like it's sitting on the skin rather than like being a part of my skin. Up here where it's a bit lighter, it looks really nice. So for me, I think this is a foundation when my skin is like, you know, perfect. I might use it, but I mean, doesn't do a whole lot for me right now. I don't have any new concealers, so I'm just using the Bobbi Brown Instant Full Cover Concealer. This is just one I'm trying to pan. It's been out for ages. The packaging is a nightmare. It really needs to be in a squeezy tube. It's so hard to get out. And I find that I think I understand why they put it in this sort of packaging, because you can't like apply heaps of it at once, and if you do apply heaps of it, it's a bad time. It creases, it's really hard to set, it's really thick, yeah, so it's a bit of a nightmare product if you use too much. But if you use a little bit of it, it's not too bad. So I feel like this isn't one that I would want to like repurchase and keep in my routine, but I feel like I've finally found a way to use it, so I'm taking full advantage of that. I also don't have any new powders, so I'm going into some stuff that I'm trying to use up. I've got the NARS translucent crystal powder that's going on my under eyes, and I have It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores translucent powder that's going on my face. Oh, that concealer and powder. Oh, fucking hell. Jesus. Oh my god, what the hell? That can't be good for you. The It Cosmetics translucent powder. It like blows up. It looks like smoke. If you're a smoker and you've seen, or I mean, even if you're not a smoker and you've seen like a cigarette sitting in an ashtray, how it like, it has like a smoke sort of plume or a smoke trail. That's what this does when I dip a brush in it. I don't know how I feel about that. It's a bit like, I don't want to breathe that in. I prefer to just go on my face. Go on my face, not in my lungs. Okay, I was concerned that the color combo on my eyes was going to be the problem, but pretty much everything that went on my base has turned out to be the problem. So whatevs. I'm going to bronze, and I'm going to use a product that I know I love. It's this one. This guy here. Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I've hit pan on mine. I love it. Sigma Duo Fiber Powder Blush Brush. This is the F15. This is a beautiful brush. I've been using this for a couple of weeks now for this exact purpose. Applying like bronzer, contour, and I love it. Blush. I'm super excited to use this. It is Too Faced California. This is just one of the minis, so it's not the jelly, like baked gel formula. It's a powder formula. This is like a coral color, which is very exciting. I'm excited to use this because I've been using pretty much the same blush all year. This is a very similar color to the one I've been using, which is disappointing, but you know, what else? Let's get some on. Oh, it's really fucking pigmented. See if I can apply a normal amount of blush. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, good, good. I can do it. But I need to make them match. I don't think this blush will be staying in my collection. I don't like pigmented blush, and when I'm going in with a brush this size with that much product on it and it's doing this, like we're gonna have problems. We're not gonna be friends. Since I am over blushed, I'm going to put on a hell of a lot of highlighter. This one is from Jeffree Star. It is the Supreme Frost in Hypothermia. We did an episode of the makeup breakup on this and I fell in love with it, so I bought one. It flashes like a sort of nudie beige color to pink and blue, and the blue is kind of like a purple based blue, so it's really so pretty. I really love this. I've been wearing it a lot lately. Let's go back to these eyes and finish them up. I'm gonna take this shade here and I'm gonna put it on my lower lash line, and I think I want a light shade for the inner corner. I'm gonna go this one, which is this one here on the inner corner. This one is almost like a very slight satin with pink glitter, and I'm not feeling glitter today. Alright, let's put some wings on. I'm going to use a pen liner from Mina. This is called the Pen Eyeliner. It is black. It is a felt tip. It's a short felt tip, which makes me think it's gonna be... Oh, it's firm. Yeah, it's a firm look. Okay, if you don't know this about me, I don't like felt tip pen liners because they don't have the flexibility that a brush tip does. So it sort of skips and grabs and like jumps over lumps and bumps on the skin. And that's when you get like a sort of jagged or bumpy line to your wing. And if you're spending the time doing a wing liner, you probably don't want that. So for me, felt tips, don't usually like them, but I'll give this one a go. Okay, so you can get a nice sharp wing, but I did experience like the skipping and stuff like that because this is brand new and the tip is really nice and wet. You can just sort of like stamp it in spots that you've missed, which is great. When it dries out, might be a different story. But I do like the wing that I created with that. So there you go. I don't know how this would go with like wearing long term, but if you do like a felt tip pen, you might want to check it out. Okay, this is the first time I've used this pen, and just on the second eye, I feel like it's already like starting to sort of dry out and getting a little bit more difficult to maneuver. So there's lots of putting the cap on, shaking the pen. Look, I can't be fucked. I can't be fucked. It's not going to stay in my stash. I know it's going to frustrate me. Like if it's frustrating me on the first use, like first eye, fine. Second eye, starting to like dry out, we're gonna have problems. We can't be friends. Mascara. I'm gonna use a sample. This is the Hourglass Caution Extreme Lash Mascara. This came in the recent Makeup Beauty Loop boxes. Curious about this mascara, so I would like to give it a go. I like how it's a triangle. I like it. Okay, pretty standard wand. That's nice mascara. That's a really nice mascara. That's like, I don't need false lashes mascara. For my brows, I'm going to use the Benefit Brow Contour Pro. This is in the shade Blonde Light. I've used this once before in a video, and I do like this, but I just kind of put it aside so I could focus on other brow products. But what I like about this is that it's sort of all in one. I don't really use like the lighter shade and the highlighting, no, sorry, the definer and the highlighting shade, like the stuff that you put around the brows. It's not really, like, I can't be bothered. I just can't. I don't need my brows to consist of like 4 steps. It's too much for me. But I do typically use like a darker shade in the tail and a lighter shade at the front of my brows. So I like that they're both in like the one tool. Lashes. These are Eyelure Luxe Solitaire lashes. I cut them in half. And these are like my current favorite eyelashes. I wear them as a demi lash. They are the perfect size for my eyes. I think Like, there's lots and lots of eyelashes that I like, but I think when you find like the perfect lashes, it's like a love story. It's a really beautiful thing. I think what I really love about these lashes is that they're wispy at the tips, and they're only a little bit longer than my natural lash, so it just adds a tiny little flare on the outer corner, which is so flattering on someone with like downturned eyes. I have slightly downturned eyes, and also small eyes, so if you've got something that sort of gives you a lift on the outer corner, it is so flattering on the eye, and I love them. I have so many pairs of false lashes, and I look at them and I don't want to use any of them. I just want to use those Eyelure Solitaire lashes. They are absolutely stunning. I love them. Okay, I'm going to set my face before I put on a lip product. I have the MAC Fix Plus Matte here. So this has, when this settles, it's got like a white sort of sediment, so give it a shake. I am a bit nervous that this is going to leave white dots on my face, and I feel like I have a hair. Please don't, please don't. But let's try it. Oh, it smells so good. I really don't need mattifying setting sprays at the moment, because look, my face was already dry from the foundation, dry from the powder, so this probably isn't what my skin needs right now, but it's new and I want to try it. Okay, while I let that do its thing, I've got some lip products here from Bobbi Brown. These are the Luxe Liquid Lip. I've got a velvet matte finish and a high shine finish. This one, this is the one that I kind of want to use. I want to use a high shine one, but when it goes on, it looks really like, I don't know, it looks almost fluorescent, but not fluorescent. The matte one might be more suitable for this look. Oh, I don't know. I feel like a cool tone lip would be a much better idea. Let's try the glossy one, see how it looks. I can take it off if I need to. See? That is a shade Camisole 4, and I do like it. It does not go with this lip, so I'm going to take it off. What I can say about those liquid lip products from Bobbi Brown is that they last. They really, really last. They wear really well. The matte ones are quite comfortable, and the glossy ones, they just stay on the lips for so long. I need a nude lip. I'm going to use another little Hourglass sample. This is the Girl Stylo in Peacemaker. It's still too warm. Okay, I personally think that that lip color is still not quite right for this look. It's a beautiful product. Definitely. If you're wondering what I think of the formula, I actually really like it. These are really comfortable to wear, easy to apply. This is sort of like a My Lips but better nude, but I think this look needs a mauvey lip color, but I'm not going to keep changing up my lip because I'm going to be here forever finding the perfect one. Let's talk about these products. I want to talk first about the stuff that I put down as my base. This foundation. This is not it for me at the moment. I think when my skin is in a better place. This would be a nice everyday type foundation. The coverage is quite light. I feel like it just sort of perfects already good skin, if you know what I'm saying. When you need it to like do some heavy duty coverage, it's not really there. And also I find where my face is most expressive, like around my mouth, it's creasing, which means it's starting to age me. Not really, not a massive fan. And this is the area where I applied it a bit heavier, so I would like to use that where my skin is much better. I don't have breakouts, and I would like to see how it goes with a really light layer. The concealer, not my fave, but I've been using it for a little while now and I managed to make it work. When I went over it with this NARS powder, I noticed that it almost looked like it was bunching. Not cool. They are not going to be used together in the future. The IT Cosmetics powder over the foundation, I don't like it. It just doesn't, makes everything look really dry, and I'm not really a fan. The setting spray, I've noticed I've got a white dot up here, which is annoying. Let's see if I can, there we go, that's a bit better. And I've got one there. Okay, yeah, there's white dots. Now that I'm seeing them, I'm seeing a lot of them. Oh my god, really? Okay. Maybe I didn't shake it enough. I feel like I did, but maybe I sprayed it too close to my face. I don't know. I might find this helpful in summer when I'm not pairing this with this. I don't know. It's one of those things, I'm gonna have to play with it a bit more. The eye look. Now, I was concerned about using that light sort of duochrome purple and the silver together. I thought this is gonna look stupid, but I was so drawn to them, and it's my favorite part of the look. I think it is absolutely stunning. It is so pretty. The silver really plays on that sort of blue shift in the pink eyeshadow, or pinky purple. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. This palette, look, I've been thinking about this palette a lot because it was gifted to me. It's a very expensive piece of makeup. And, you know, I criticized the Pat McGrath palette for being so expensive and kind of basic, like nothing super special. And I was thinking, like, I can't be too like overjoyed about this. I have to keep in mind that, like, I didn't pay for it. If I paid for it, how would I feel about it? And when I did the maths, it works out to like $5 an eyeshadow rather than $20 an eyeshadow for the Pat McGrath one. That's in US dollars, whereas the Pat McGrath one is Australian dollars, so, you know, maths. But I like this better. I like this so much better, and I just find it so easy to use. And I have done, like, I've done a look where I used all 4 of these shades, and everything looked the same. It just all looked like one color, just different like depths of shade. So you can sort of lose definition when you're using a whole bunch of the same colors together. So, you know, it's not, but I find that with most reddish eyeshadows anyway, they all start to look the same. But there's a lot of interesting stuff going on here, and all of the shades work, so I really like it. I don't know, if you're the type of person who would spend the money on a palette like this, and you like shimmery shades, glittery shades, pretty like subtle duochrome, stuff like that, metallics, like, I would recommend this. I would say that this is worth the money. It's a beautiful palette, and it really injects insane color into a makeup collection. So I really like this palette. It's It's really nice. And the fact that there's so many shades in there, like I've been using this for weeks now and I still haven't managed to use all of the shades. So that one's gonna be like digging into something new and fun for a long time to come. Eyeliner, not a fan. Soz, not a fan. If you like pen, like felt tip pen liners, you might enjoy it. I don't know, I typically don't, so I'm not surprised that that one is not really my cup of tea. The mascara, however, wow, I really like it. This is a beautiful, beautiful mascara, and if I didn't have 5,000 mascaras in my stash, I'd probably jump online and order a full size of that now. It's really lovely. I'll be keen to see like how it wears, if it sort of smudges or anything like that. The blush and the highlight. Okay, so the highlighter I really like. I've been wearing this pretty much every day since I got it. So there's that. Really pretty. The blush, look, I gave the blush a hard time, but I think it's important for me to let you guys know that at the moment I don't have a good relationship with blush. I am very frustrated by blush. It's just, I don't really feel like I like blush anymore, but I still wear it because I have so many of them and I want to get some use out of them. The color is really pretty, it's just really pigmented. So if you like a really pigmented blush, might be for you. The lashes, I already raved about the lashes. The brow product, I like the brow product. I think if you are the type of person who does use like a darker shade on the tail, a lighter shade in the front of the brows, or you use a lighter shade on like, you know, no makeup days and a darker shade on like getting all dressed up and going out with girls kind of nights, and you use highlighting and defining like skin tone shades around the brows, really, really good product. Like you're gonna get a lot of use out of it. For me, using the definer and the highlighter, that's something that I would have to force myself to do. It's not usually in my repertoire, but like the formula and the thinness and the fact that it's all in one, I do like that. So it's not like a holy grail product for me, but I enjoy using it. The lip products. So the Bobbi Brown, oh, my birds have feelings about these lip products. These lip products, I really, really like them. I don't think either of these colors are, like go with the look, the eye look. And for me, the eyes are the focus of this particular look. I love it. I love how it turned out. But if you like a really pigmented, glossy lip that stays and doesn't bleed, check out the high shine ones. If you like a matte liquid lipstick that is comfortable to wear and wears really well, check out the matte ones. Bobbi Brown have done a fantastic job with this formula. I'm really, really impressed. And the Hourglass Girl Lip Stylo, I've had this little sample for a while. I really like it. These are comfortable. This is a beautiful color. It is Peacemaker, which makes sense because it kind of works with anything. However, I do think this look requires a cooler toned lip. And I think that, one more thing. This is just another opportunity for me to rave about my new favorite beauty tool, the Ella Cosmetics Beauty Sponge. I love this, guys. I absolutely, like, this is better than a beauty blender. It's better than Real Techniques. It's the best. I love it. If you like a softer than beauty blender or Real Techniques beauty sponge, just go and buy it. Go and buy it. It's fantastic. You can get one for $13, two for $20, so you can like buy the pack and save. I love that sponge. Like that is, I will continue to buy these. They are fantastic. I adore them. All right, guys. So that is it. That is the look. This, that pinky purple eyeshadow with the silver, I can't stop looking at it. It's so pretty. I love it. Feel free to let me know your feelings about anything you saw in this video. If you've tried anything like the Viseart Grande Pro Volume 2 or any other Viseart palettes that you want to rave about, because I get it. I get it. I think I understand. The Hourglass mascara. Has anyone tried this and not like it? Because that will shock me. I love this. This is great mascara. Yeah, anything that you saw in this video, feel free to let me know your thoughts down in the comments section, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.